we're going to be using iCrimp's manual pro press tool. It comes with 1/2 inch, 3/4, and 1 inch jaws, but in this case, we're just going to stick with 1/2 inch. We're going to be building a piece of pipe that allows water to come in where we can read the gauge and shut a valve off so it can hold pressure. We're starting off with the coupling that has no O-rings in it, and we're going to crimp our pieces of pipe to that fitting. In Silver Simple's video, he used the automatic pro press like I mentioned before. At the end of the video, spoiler alert, there was no leaks on any of the fittings that he installed, including the one that he took the O-rings out of. Now, instead of redoing that video and using an automatic pro press, I thought it would be interesting to try this new tool that iCrimp sent me for pro pressing. I have used it in the past before, but I'm very curious to see how it will hold up on a fitting that is missing parts. I have to admit, I've seen a lot of manual pro presses being used, but I've also seen a lot of bad reviews on those pro presses, such as leaking fittings over time, and when the crimp actually is made, how rigid the hub is after you're done. I'm not gonna lie, using this pro press tool is nice, but it was a little difficult to kind of learn how to use it in the best way without fumbling or dropping the pipe. But once I did get used to it, the fittings were going together like butter. And after we get those 2 couplings crimped, one with the O-rings and one without, we're going to get all of these other fittings together and jump right into the testing, because I know you guys are eager to see it. Real quick, I wanted to show that I labeled the coupling that has no O-rings with Teflon tape in the middle, just so you guys can tell the difference between the two. As you can see, the O-rings are no longer installed in that fitting. We're going to put this pipe in the vise and hook up our water connection to test this puppy out. Just so you guys can see my honest reaction, I'm going to stop the voiceovers for now. I'm going to start talking over live. We're sitting at just under 40 psi, still holding. This is the one with no rubber washers, and this one has rubber washers. As you can see, there's absolutely no drips yet. Pipe is cold, water is in there. Let's open up this valve. See what happens. Still no leaks at all. We're holding just under 40. It's a very old jet pump, so we're going to be sitting at just under 40 pretty much all the time, but hey, that's a pretty average residential home water pressure. And with the manual pro press, you're looking at a connection with no O-rings and a connection with O-rings, and absolutely 0 leaks.